Hey there people, welcome back to another episode of Eat with Vivek. In today's episode, I told you we'll be discussing about the keto diet. So what is this keto diet? The keto diet, to put it in a very simple format, is a diet where you consume no carbs or very less carbs and no sugar at all. And your calorie intake for the day comes from fats and proteins mainly. Like I've shown you yesterday, I just consumed eggs and butter. From yesterday to today, because my body is already used to being on the keto diet, I've lost 2 kilos. And I'm pretty sure it will take you another 2 or 3 days to start seeing results, because even though you changed your diet, your body still will have stored glucose in it. Your body will consume all of that glucose, and only then will it start forcing your liver to start producing ketones. And once that is done, you will start noticing changes. And when you start going into ketosis, you will catch the keto flu. Do not worry, there are remedies for it. The keto flu lasts only for a day or two. Today we are discussing about how to calculate calories and how to calculate your calorie consumption per day. So it's very simple. 1 gram of fat is equal to 9 calories and 1 gram of protein is equal to 4 calories. It is as simple as this. But then again, you would ask me, how much calories do I consume to lose weight? So you would have a weight goal in mind. So let's take that weight goal in kgs and convert that weight goal into pounds and then multiply that by 12. If you have a target weight of 75 kilos, multiply the 75 into 2.25. When you multiply the 75 into 2.25, you will get 168. And now what we do is we multiply that 168 into 12. 168 into 12 gives you a total of 2025. This 2025 is the amount of calories you've got to consume in a day to start losing weight and reach the 75 kg goal that you have set, if your weight goal is 75 kilos. So this is for the total calories that you will be eating in a day. Now how do you decide how much of that has got to be protein and how much of that has got to be fat? There are two ways to decide this. One is break this into the 80-20 split or 75-25 split that I told you yesterday. You take this 2025 calories and divide it into 80 and 20%. If you calculate, 80% of 2025 is 1620. That will be the total calories of fat you've got to consume in a day. 1620 calories of fat, not grams, calories. And how do you get to the grams? Very simple. Divide the 1620 by 9. When you divide the 1620 by 9, you will reach 180 grams of fats. You got to consume 180 grams of fat, and then for your protein, you take the 2025 and multiply it by 20%, and it will give you an answer of 405. That is 405 calories of protein. And to get to how much grams of calories you've got to consume, you just divide that by 4. It comes to 101.25 grams of protein and 160 grams of fat. This is in the first method. You can calculate this. This is a method where you calculate and do it exactly as to how it is done in the keto method. But then again, there's another method also to calculate how much protein and fat you got to consume in a day. The second method is, according to many health experts, a person has got to consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of their body weight. So this makes it very simple. If you wanted to weigh 75 kilos, you would have multiplied it into 2.25 and you would have gotten an answer of 168. So that 168 is actually the quantity of protein you got to consume. And then what you do is, you take that 168 and multiply it into 4. This 168 into 4 gives us an answer of 672. This 672 calories is the calorie you will be consuming from protein. and the rest is from fats, and that's very simple to calculate now. From the total of 2025 calories, we just minus the 672 calories, that is for the protein in the second method, and we get an answer of 1353. And to this 1353, we just divide it by 9, and that gives us an answer of 150. In the second method, you will be consuming 150 grams of fat and 160 grams of protein. These are the two methods. So you can pick and choose which one of the two you want to follow. And best of luck with your weight loss, whichever method you choose. Today, I'm going to be consuming chicken, mushrooms and butter. Let's go on to that. So what am I having today? Today, I'm having 150 grams of homemade chicken. This is chicken with the bone. And then I'm also consuming a very small portion of mushrooms also. And along with these, I'm having 3 cubes of butter. The 20 gram cubes of butter, the Amul cubes, that's what I'm having. First, I'm going to be eating off the butter because yesterday it was almost melted by the time I finished the eggs. This is how I like my butter. Straight out of the fridge, solid, like a chocolate bar. This is how I enjoy my butter. Calorie counting is a very important part of keto diet. Just the first few days you'd have to do this, and then you'd get used to it, and you'd just eyeball things and you'd know, okay, this is this much. But if you don't feel sure, you can always buy a small kitchen scale and use it. I told you yesterday it's supposed to be 75% of fats, 20% of protein and 5% carbs. But what I'm eating right now is almost 50-50. How does this work? Yes, I told you yesterday itself, no one diet fits everybody. You got to tailor it to your body, to how it suits you. When I started out keto, I was consuming the actual proportions that I told you yesterday, 75, 25 and 5. And then later on I changed it to 80 and 20. But the portion of meat was looking very small to me. You might think, why I'm doing a 50-50. 50% fat and 50% protein. It's very simple. I have been in ketosis already. So it's very easy for my body to get back into ketosis. My body is ready to go back into ketosis because I followed the keto diet for almost 2 years. So I'm fat adapted. I will get to that in another episode. So to break it down, to make it very simple for you, in the beginning you need to consume really high quantities of fat. And as your body gets used to digesting fat, then you can reduce the quantity of fat and bring up your protein intake. Or if you like consuming more fats and moderate protein, you can continue with that too. Okay, and since I'm done with my fats portion, I'm going into my protein portion. I made pepper mushroom at home and also pepper chicken. And you might ask me, what about the carbs? You are not talking about the carbs at all. In our Indian cooking, there is no way we can cook anything without our onions and tomatoes. Most of our dishes contain that. So that is why I avoid talking about the carbs, because naturally we will be adding all of those into this. So that 5% will surely be coming into this. I normally don't calculate that. I just make it a 80-20 split, or in my personal case, I make it a 50-50 split. Right in the beginning, to get your results, I'd advise you to go on a 80-20 split, that is 80% from fats and 20% from proteins. It is when you're having some spicy, delicious food that you feel, oh, if I had one roti along with this mushroom, it would be heavenly. Or if I had a little bit of rice along with this chicken, it would be good. That is the kind of thinking you've got to fight. Keto diet is not a diet, not just keto. To be frank, no diet is just a diet. It's actually a lifestyle change. You have got to change your habits and stick to it. The only reason I was successful in losing weight and keeping it away was because I changed my lifestyle. I totally left eating all sorts of carbs. I stuck to only proteins and fats. And later on, after my 2 years of keto, of following the strict actual style of keto. Later on, I adapted it to how I wanted it. We have got to fight that temptation to add carbs to our meals. The first few days we would find it really difficult because we are used to running our body with fuel that is generated by eating carbs. People found it really funny when I told them it is only the side dish that you consume to lose weight. People were like, how is it possible to lose weight by only consuming chicken, eggs and butter? Well, this is what we are doing. This lockdown, in the next few days, weeks, I can guarantee you, if you follow this diet, you will lose at least 5 kilos. My body, having been used to being on a keto diet, just from yesterday to today, I've lost 2 kilos. But most of that is water weight. When you get into the keto diet, your body first pushes out all the unwanted water and only then go into the fat burning mode. So right now I'm losing water weight, but then again, when you stand on the scale and it shows you a 2 kg difference for just 24 hours, you feel like it's worth it. I used to get so tempted at times because at home I would cook the chicken for myself, but then there'd always be rice and roti or bread. And since we grew up on carbs, our body and mind normally tends to go towards carbs. I would always feel, wow, how nice would this chicken taste with that roti? How nice would this chicken taste with that rice? But then those are the thoughts we've got to fight, because as soon as we do that, we will see the change. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like me to continue this series, do leave a comment and let me know what you think about this weight loss series. 150 grams of meat is actually a very small portion for a person. But when you consume the fats, that is the butter or the ghee along with it, you really do feel full for the whole day. I consume at least 3 to 4 liters of water a day, because in the keto diet, your body expels water at a very rapid rate. So it's better if you start consuming more water. In tomorrow's video, I will be discussing about the keto flu and how we tackle that. That is for tomorrow. But for today, we're done.